13th round. Kenny Caraway here at the helm. Shout out to my people over at Meister Watches, doing what they do. Big ups to them. Always showing love. And I want to talk about, I don't want to say the first big fight we've had so far this year. It was an interesting fight. And maybe, we got some emotional attachment as Robinson Conceição went up against Xavier Martinez, Sacramento native, Sacramento stand-up on the main event of the top-ranked card on ESPN on Saturday night. Conceição, he handled Xavier Martinez relatively easily. I don't want to say he beat him up. It's nothing like that. But when you talk about the fight, when you talk about scoring the fight, he won that one easily, real easy. I'd say it was a 10-rounder. It was probably like 9-1, maybe 8-2 at best. So one of the things that I came away from that looking is I like Xavier. I followed his story. I like the fighter he is. Obviously, he's from the hometown. I want to see him win. But I need to see Xavier turn it up a little bit. I want to see him be a little more aggressive in there in the ring. Look to turn it up a notch, because right now, when it gets to just pure boxing, he's reached an upper class, a higher class, and not saying he can't ever lose, because that's what happens, but he's got to regain the momentum he had coming out of those Showtime, the Next Generations fights when he was knocking people out. He's got to regain that, because as he stepped up in class, the fights have looked a little more difficult. The power hasn't translated the same way. I think he still has it in him. I just want to see him get on the pedal a little bit more, and I think that's what his coach was telling him his trainer was telling him during the fight, is he needs to step on that gas a little bit more so he can show he is on that elite level. So it was a tough loss for Xavier. By no means doesn't mean that this is the end for him, or, he's not that type of guy or anything like that. Just got to tweak some things, man. Go back in the lab, tweak some things. I think he'll be right back in that junior lightweight discussion if he gets another big win. And that's the 13th round with your man, Kenny Caraway.